Yep.
Hey, Taylor. Good to meet you. I'm Aiden.
Great to meet you.
Good to meet you. Mind if I have a seat?
Of course.
Awesome. Did you happen to catch that football game last night? The Falcons game on Thursday night?
The Falcons game last night? Yes, actually. I did catch that.
Are you a big football fan at all?
I like to dabble in football. I wouldn't consider myself as a huge fan, but yeah, I enjoy it on TV.
Yeah. Are you born and raised here from Atlanta, or are you from somewhere else?
I actually am here from Atlanta.
That's awesome. It's actually my first time here, so I'm pretty excited to be here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's there's some good weather this time of the year, but it's a great city to be in.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like what I see so far. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know we agreed on 12 minutes. That still sound good for you?
Yeah, it sounds great.
Awesome, perfect. First of all, just want to ask you before we get into everything, are you the final decision maker in this whole process, or is there someone else that needs to be involved in that?
I am the final decision maker.
Okay,
in this
awesome.
process, yes.
Awesome. And then before we get into everything, just want to make sure this is good for you. Go over the agenda real quick. I'm going to start by asking you, just go over some of your things, current provider, what your shipments look like, how everything's going with all that. After that, I'll present some solutions to you, show you how I think that Chop Tank can help you grow your business and ultimately do everything smoothly and have a smooth transition into a new company. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, it sounds great. Yeah.
Also perfect. So first of all, I know that you guys are setting new lanes from the West Coast to the East Coast with lettuce and peppers. It's a real exciting time. I like when companies are expanding, starting new things. I think it's a great thing. So I'm happy for you guys.
Appreciate that.
Start things off. Tell me how many shipments you're planning on doing from the West to the East Coast. How many shipments a week? What that looks like for you guys?
Yeah, sure thing. So right now, going from West Coast to East Coast, we're doing about 150 shipments a week.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And where exactly are these going from? I know West to East, but where exactly? What cities are they going from?
Yeah, we're going from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way to Hartford, Connecticut, and Boston, Massachusetts. So roughly around 2,000 plus miles.
Okay, yeah, 2,000 plus miles. Awesome. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. As a shipping manager, you have any other goals to continue to expand this business, maybe somewhere else, and maybe grow new lanes of something else other than just lettuce and peppers? Is that one of your plans in the future?
Yeah, definitely expanding the business is one of my big goals. Just some currently nagging me is just, a big goal of mine, just having great on-time delivery and just knowing where my produce is, just some good tracking of it.
No, 100%, that makes sense. So tell me about we're getting shipments from Phoenix to Massachusetts, usually about 150 a week. That's going to be your lettuce and peppers going from Phoenix to Massachusetts. Is there anything else I need to know about you guys, about your company or anything like that?
Yeah, the current people we're with is Mitchell & Co. We've been with them for about 10 years now.
Okay, awesome. So you guys are currently with Mitchell & Co. Awesome. So I'm sure being with them for a long time, you found out things you like and don't like about them. Tell me about things you like about them, what you like about using Mitchell & Co.
Yeah, so right now we do have 24/7. I do like our customer service.
Okay.
Yep, our customer service is great. 24/7 right now. So that's about it. And I would say that's primarily the main thing I'd say.
Main thing you like about them. Yeah. Do they have typically like clean trucks and never run into any issues like that with the FSMA standards or anything like that?
We are up to FSMA standard. They are clean trucks. We do the reefer trucks primarily, but yeah, they're pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah. So I'm assuming all your truckloads will be full truckloads, reefer full truckloads going from Phoenix to Massachusetts.
That's correct.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Do you have any tracking on any of these trucks? You're able to track them from Phoenix, Massachusetts?
That's great you brought that up. No, actually,
No.
We have minimal tracking. Well, we have a little bit, but I mean, I just know it gets from point A to point B. I don't really know too much between the distance of what's going on with that tracking.
Does that ever kind of mess with your mind a little bit? Make you a little uneasy not knowing where your shipments are? And
causes me just unbelievable stress.
Yeah.
Just knowing that if they're not getting their on-time delivery and just not knowing where they're at.
Yeah. You keep mentioning on-time delivery. What is your on-time delivery with them currently?
We're currently we have a 94%.
94% on-time delivery rate.
That's correct.
Awesome. Mm, So you mentioned they have that 24/7 customer service. Is that just that customer service? Is that kind of like talking to an automated voice message, or are you talking really to like a team of people you could call whenever?
It's really just going to one person. It's really not too much of a
Okay, it's
team.
just one person.
Yeah.
Have there ever been times where that one person isn't available to help you since it is only one person?
Yeah, I mean, we do have the 24/7, but there has been a couple times where there hasn't been someone answering.
Yeah, awesome. So what I got here is you got your 24/7 customer service. We love that. It's a great thing. You always want to have that. Gives you a little peace of mind. You guys are up to the FSMA standard, which is a very good thing. You don't ever want to be falling behind on that. You were telling me you don't have any tracking on these devices at all, and I'm sure that's pretty stressful on you.
It
And
is.
you were also telling me that you have that 94% on-time delivery rate. If your shipments do show up late, so with a 94% on-time delivery rate, I'm sure that's not very often, but relatively often. What does that kind of look like? How does that affect you with a late shipment? You guys losing money? You guys have to pay a fine? You guys losing any contracts because of that or anything like that?
Yeah, so when we lose shipments like that, not being there on time, we're losing probably around a couple $1,000 every time we miss a shipment. So it's a pretty hefty fine on our company for that.
Okay. And are there any like big contracts you guys are involved in that you could possibly lose because of late shipments or something like that?
Yeah, some of our biggest customers right now are Food Lion, Acme, and Giant, but mainly Food Lion, Acme we prioritize, and yeah, that costs us potentially just our biggest clients right there.
How much do you think that Food Lion contract's worth with for you guys?
Easily $1 million.
$1 million.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, that on-time delivery rate being at 94%, causing you some problems with that those late fees. All right, so I feel like I got a lot of information out. I think I'm ready to go over. I'm ready to present you some solutions. You want to listen to some solutions from me?
Yeah, that would sound great. I'd love to hear what you guys have to offer.
Awesome. So first of all, Chop Tank, we've been around for a long time. We have a lot of big Fortune 500 companies that we ship to. Some of the big ones are like Kellogg's, Pepsi. We ship for them. Goodyear.
Oh wow.
We're big on making sure we exceed expectations and being at that industry standard, because we want to help people grow, and especially companies like you. We want to give you that best opportunity to be able to continue to grow your business like these big companies here.
Absolutely.
So first thing you mentioned to me was your on-time delivery rate. So you said you guys were at 94%. The industry average you see right here is at 95%, all right?
Okay.
So you guys are even below the industry average. Here at Chop Tank, we're at 98% on-time delivery. We're here to meet your expectations, meet and exceed your expectations, just like we are for the Fortune 500 companies, because your on-time delivery matters to us. And if you're not on time, then you are losing that profit, and we don't want that to happen to you. So there we are at that 98% on-time delivery rate. Also, you mentioned your tracking. I see right here. Here's our tracking presentation. So we have a bunch of different tracking options. We got 3 that we mainly use. The first one being Trucker Tools. It's $1 per shipment, just an extra cost on top of your shipment, just of $1. It's an app-based GPS tracking system you can track from your smartphone, and it updates every 5 minutes for you. So for only that extra $1, you're able to track where that truck is every 5 minutes at any point throughout the day. So if you're trying to fall asleep at night, you were saying you're having some stress with this, with these shipments not being on time and not being able to track them. So if you're trying to fall asleep at night, you want some peace of mind, you should go ahead and pull that app up on your phone, and check that delivery. You'll be able to see right where it is.
Wow. Yeah, that's definitely giving me some stress relief right there.
Yeah. We also offer Macro Point, which is $3 a shipment. No smartphone needed. So if you didn't have a smartphone or the driver didn't have a smartphone, it's flip phone tracking. So you're able to track them. It triangulates off of the 3 nearest cell towers, and that'll give you not a precise location, but a accurate general location of where that truck is. And that updates every 4 hours, and that's $3 per shipment. And then last, we offer Locust Tracks, which is $33 shipment. That is monitoring your temperature of the reefer truck, the temperature inside the truck, as well as the real-time live tracking of the vehicle and where it's going. So it doesn't have anything to do with the driver. Like, the driver doesn't have to have their phone with them in order to track it. it's tracking the truck itself. So you'll know where that truck is at all times, and also be able to track the temperature. Especially if you're going from the west to the east coast, you're gonna hit some states that get real hot. So you don't want to not have to worry about that temperature in the truck rising or anything like that, right?
Yeah, I tell you what, using that Lucas track, that what you just mentioned there, that seems like something we could definitely put in our trucks that we've been lacking.
Yeah, 100%. We'd love to do that for you. Do these sound like things that could possibly help you benefit your company?
Yeah, absolutely. Going over that on-time delivery and that tracking definitely makes it seem a lot more appealing.
Awesome. So I'm gonna go over pricing. What are you currently paying with your current provider?
We are currently paying around $252.
Okay, awesome. And that's your spot rate, I'm assuming.
That is.
Awesome. So our spot rate, it's just a little bit higher. We're at $263 a mile. So with that $263 a mile, you're gonna get that full reefer truck or that FTL reefer shipments. How's that sound for you?
To be honest with you, that's a little too high for me.
A little high? Well, a little high. Are you happy with what you're currently paying for your shipments at that 252 mark? Is that a good price range for you?
Yeah, I would say it is.
Awesome. Do you guys have a budget set for your shipments of how much you're allowed to spend on that?
No, we actually don't know.
Okay, awesome. Do you feel like you're getting the best opportunity to grow as a business with this 252 price range?
No, I feel like we could definitely look elsewhere and maybe it's not better, but I am pretty satisfied overall.
Yeah, 100%. I get that. I understand like our pricing might be a little bit higher, but with that, like I was telling you before, you're going to get that 98% on-time delivery, and you're also going to have that real-time tracking, which is what you want. So do you think that resolves your concerns?
Yeah, I would say so.
Awesome. So what do you say? We'll give it a try. We'll do a few shipments, a few lanes going for you from Phoenix to Boston. We'll try it out, and then after that, once you guys end up liking us, we can move to a full-scale shipment. How does that sound to you?
That's something I can get behind. I'd look forward to that.
Awesome. Well, sounds good. I appreciate your time. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you, Aiden.